deal.
No messages.
I wish we had like a little table here.
Well, I did try and give you one, but I needed that for my last name because I'm arrogant, and then that was about it. Now you gave me anxiety. Are they all good? Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Don't listen to us. We're on air.
Yeah.
Leave.
No, because he's always got he checks the red lights because we're recording. Because one time he's done it before. He's done it.
No, it's
Oh my God! Imagine.
Well, he accidentally. It wasn't his fault for some reason. The audio recorded and then died at the end, so deleted the whole thing. So I did an hour and a half waste. And then he had
It
a
wasn't a
girls.
good conversation.
Yeah. And then he had a girls podcast, and he didn't press record, so it got all the audio,
so
but no.
I feel like doing it the
footage.
second time around too, it wouldn't be the same.
It's
like
not
you'd be
funny.
having the same conversation
When you're having
again.
you know, it's like you're having like a free speech and then knowing what we've spoken about. So then I come back in
telling
and go,
the same jokes
so
again.
what do you guys do? Like it's just a bit
It's
fucked.
so funny.
But cheers anyway.
Cheers. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Cheers, girls. I feel like these will go down so easy. Like I'm gonna fill
sculling
it
mine.
That's I've still got I've been rude about and I've got my phone up. Yeah. No, and it was good to kind of get you on because I know you guys potentially might do your own.
Yeah, so exciting.
What do you think about that?
I think it's cool. I mean, Amber was telling me about it and was saying that in your industry, there's not really anyone doing it, which I think is really interesting. I think that's a huge mismarket.
Yeah, I think there was these two people doing it, and then they got into a disagreement, and then they split up.
Yeah.
And now I went into a deep dive, and I said we need it.
April sent me a voice note, and she's like, "If we do this, we can't fight. We can't have a
Can't
fight.
split up. So we're
Like
for
a
a long
threat.
haul.
Like I'll do it, but we can't fight. Like okay, like you're so bossy."
I am so bossy.
That's the thing podcasts too. Like I know they've had an argument, but is like consistency with it because no one really. Apparently the magic number 7. If you can get past 7, you're in the top 10% of podcasts in the world.
We have to lock in and just give it a good go.
We're gonna do it fortnightly.
Yeah.
And what were you thinking? You think a 20-minute
I
segment?
don't know, maybe like 20 to 30 minutes, but it all kind of ties in because April potentially is going to come work at my clinic. So on the Wednesday that she comes to my clinic, we're going to also film it that day. So it all just like
It works out too.
it works out like
and
really
all that stuff.
cohesively.
So kind of backdrop of that, but like so people can understand what is your background. Is it so?
I think we will talk a bit about like our background, businesses, so obviously like service-based e-com as well, now that I'm in the e-com industry. And then a lot of people want to get into the industry and they don't know how to get in the industry.
Yeah.
So talking about how we got into it and then getting other like-minded people onto the podcast, kind of what you're doing.
Yeah.
So, and like picking their brains so our audience can get an understanding of it.
Yeah.
I
I do kind of low-key love, by the way, that we're the first girls on your podcast. Like, I didn't think it would be me. I don't know why you were so against having me on your podcast.
I wasn't against it.
I feel
it
like
was
you
just,
didn't
if it
want
was
me on
going to
your
be
podcast.
well, you need 3. I think the magic number is 3 because
You're waiting for the right.
well, and like to
Why
go.
me? As I'm here, it's funny.
Well, it's like 3 people's hard. 3 people's good because 2 is depends on how much I know them. Like I've had mates on, and you can kind of get the conversation going. But if it's just you and me and like it dies, and then you've got to
That's
be
kinda
like,
awkward.
okay, so but if you got 3, you can kind of bounce off each other. It works well.
If one's out, someone can jump in.
Yeah.
So true.
Good luck, you two.
Yeah.
You're
just
easing in. You're not going to shut up soon. Like, I know what you're like.
Or we just having a couple's argument on it. You just gotta
I'm
like,
sitting back.
yeah.
You two.
We take her side.
But were you also asking, like, what our background
So
is?
just so I guess people understand the background then of where you, well, first of all, how you guys you guys met through the industry? And then before I butcher that too, let me try and guess it. So like injectables, is that what you class it as? Is that you guys, but you do nursing study first and then you go into injectables? Kind of what that is.
You go to be an injectables nurse. I think you used
But
to
you
be
have
able
to be a qualified nurse in general to do injectables?
Yeah,
or no,
like
is there a
bare
base level
minimum.
one you can do?
You used to be able to be an EN. I don't think you can do that anymore without like a nurse's oversight. There's like so many rules and regulations now that have changed a lot. But ultimately you have to be a nurse or you can be like a doctor. an NP, a dentist, so a health professional, to a certain level, and then so you have to go to uni, but you also, it's a hard industry to get into. Like, I don't know how you entered it, but I did a postgrad for a year and I got so lucky and fell on my feet to get into it. But ultimately, like, it's not really that easy to get into the industry.
So I think you have to be a registered nurse. You can't. You used to be able to go straight into it from being a registered nurse, but it was really hard to get into because no one's going to really look at you or hire you if you don't have experience in the industry. And then, so a lot of people would go to the hospitals and then kind of look at like laser clinics or something like that. Yeah. But now I think you have to have a year in the hospital.
Yeah, they did change it.
Before you can go out.
I think we're just like graduating and then like wanting to go into cosmetic nursing.
No,
like,
no, I didn't do that. No, I went to the hospital for 5 years. Did you go to the hospital?
I went to the hospital for a year.
I should have done that.
I just went for a year.
But were you Queensland as well? Because have you just moved back from Perth? Have I got that wrong?
Canberra.
Do you think everyone's from Western Australia?
Not Perth. Yeah. So
just wrap it up together.
So I was in ACT and then I went to, I kind of started doing cosmetic tattooing first.
Oh, yeah. And have you got to be a nurse for that sort of thing?
So you just had to like literally do wild. You literally had to do a 2-day course. And then
you can tattoo people's faces.
And I just like asked my sisters, like, oh, will you be my holy shit? You should have seen some of the work I did, and I'm so glad that I was that bad at the start that the pigment didn't hold, because if it did,
oh my god, your poor sister.
Oh my god, yeah. But it was like, now I'm really good at it, and
can you still do it?
Yeah, I can still do it. It's just not what I'm. Yeah.
Fine. I mean, that's good to know.
Yeah, but I can do yours. I've got all the stuff.
I don't know. I would like to see some photos of your work. I know, but I want to see your sister.
I've done it for 8 years now. Yeah. I'm like, so I'm now really good at it. That was like 5 days after a 2-day course. Of course I was going to be shit.
Do you know what's so wild is that it takes so long to be a tattoo artist, right?
Like, we're just now talking. He's now out of the podcast.
No, I always get like, I get OCD because I always check to see if it's still, because I was recording one time and one turned off.
Okay, red dots on.
Yeah, no, I just always, it'll make a noise. It goes, did it?
Sorry, continue.
No, I think
yeah, no, I want to talk now.
Sorry,
no, it's fine. No, I was just saying, it's so weird you can do it after 2 days when it takes so long to be a tattoo artist. But I suppose it's different.
Yeah, but it's different, but still, geez.
It's still a tattoo, right?
I reckon cosmetic tattooing is harder than injectables. Still to this day. Yeah.
No way, but it's more dangerous.
But is that baseline, but like if you're going like injectables, surely
so much
people
can
be
wrong.
Yeah. but they can be
medically.
like, I mean, you guys are really good and got a good name for yourselves doing it, but then compared to then like the baseline, if people just learn the basics and just jab your face and fuck things up kind of thing.
There's so many out there.
So many.
Yeah.
I didn't, because obviously I don't know fuck all about the industry.
Are you sure?
And you tell me that.
Should you get it?
Biggest fucking lips on me. Like,
I don't know what you're going to...
I know nothing about it. And here in Amber talk about like all the regulations and stuff. It seems to be such a hectic industry.
Honestly.
And then
it never used
now
to be like that.
seeing like, because I don't take any of it in, but Amber showing me like people's work and stuff like that.
I don't pay attention, but...
No, like I never did.
I don't take any of it in.
No.
She was yapping to me.
Sorry,
Yeah, you do, yeah. I never really took it in when people did it before. I don't notice any difference. But then now you're showing me the differences and you're like, that's super obvious. Like the copy paste kind of look of what everyone's got. Like you show me someone's clinic and like seeing the people that work there to then the clients that are coming in, you're like, fuck, you guys look exactly the same in your face.
It's so true.
It's changing though.
Yeah. People are going more natural now, which I think that's why like you and I thrive in the industry because we are natural girlies and we like a natural look. And people are like erring more.
Do you consider us
that.
natural girlies?
Yeah.
I mean, we've had a lot of filler.
I was like, I did 5 meals before I saw it. But it means it's done by good injectors when you see subtle changes that are enhancing your features.
How do you guys go then getting injected? Like, are you so hard? Like, do you guys do it yourselves or do you get other people that you super trust or how does that thing work?
I don't know if I should say on, I don't know, is that a good
You can say it in coffee, but I think you can say you inject yourself.
I do my own anti-wrinkle.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Is that...
Yeah, I feel like you can. But we'll
Why?
search on
with a
ChatGPT.
with a script signed by a doctor.
Yeah. Obviously, all the right way, the right ways.
But no, I wouldn't. You wouldn't do filler on yourself though, because it's
way.
just like it would be painful too hard to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
What's filler? Is that lips?
Well, it would.
Okay. All right. Don't laugh.
Is that lips?
Like filler is what you would put in lips. Like it's hyaluronic acid ultimately, and you put it.
Okay, well, so anti-wrinkles, literally what it is, anti-wrinkles is just all you
It's so funny because so many clients come in and they're like, I want some anti-wrinkles in my lips. Yeah. And I'm like, no, you want filler. And they're like, okay, I just want some filler in my forehead. I'm like, no, you want you.
Yeah, it's so
I think a lot of people get really confused
Yeah.
between both of them. One relaxes the muscle, so it stops you from, that's your anti-wrinkles. So it stops you to be able to like frown or like raise, and that's going to make so you're not going to get those fine lines to start developing. And then the filler is more something that's going to help volume. So as we age, we lose that volume, so it can help those fat pads, etc.
Yeah,
that makes complete sense because I don't know what I was thinking anti-wrinkle
You're
was.
not the only one. You are not.
I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, but
Well,
it's
you say it for sure, but then I
Yeah.
didn't know what you like. I get what you're saying, like it jabs there, but then I'm like, I didn't know what you were actually doing there. I assumed you were filling something between the gaps, not relaxing
Oh
it.
my god! I think
but it makes sense. Like, but I think as someone who knows what anti-wrinkle is, I'm like,
So
it sounds
funny.
so simple. Like anti-wrinkle, it
And
stops
when
the wrinkles.
Yeah.
But was it always called that until the regulations started
No,
making
you
things a
used
bit
to-
more fucked?
Yeah, no, you
Was it
used
just
to be able to say
Botox?
like
Was that-
Botox or
Yeah.
like Dysport or like whatever product you were using. Botox was kind of like the umbrella term for anti-wrinkle. Like people still come in and say, I want Botox.
And it's the same thing.
And you're like, well, I don't have Botox, but yeah, I know what you mean. Like people just don't realize there's like 6 or 7 different products on the market now. Like Botox isn't the main one anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah.
Question for you. Sorry.
Yeah.
How did you get into the industry? Sorry, I just.
I'm part. It's fine. Don't be saying.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah. How did you get into the industry?
I really wanted to be an injectables nurse, but there was really I manifested it because I really wanted to get into the industry.
Worked hard to do it.
I worked really
That's
hard. I
probably-
did work really hard, but there was a job going and no one advertised for someone who didn't have experience. But this clinic in particular wanted to hire someone with zero experience, like zero exposure to the industry.
You don't get that.
Never.
Like, ever.
No. And so, and they wanted no experience. Like it was a prerequisite, no experience. They wanted to train you from scratch.
Why?
Because they wanted to train you how they wanted it done. They didn't want you like tarnished from another clinic.
Was this Skin Forum?
No, this was before Skin Forum.
Oh.
And I was one of 500 people that applied for the position, went through 3 rounds of interviews and I got the job. And she said to me at the end, she's like, how did you know you, she's like, are you surprised? I was like, not really.
Oh my God.
I was like, not really. She's like, why? I'm like, because I manifested him.
Oh my god, that is
Something weird.
amazing.
Yeah.
And then like they
fell on my
taught you
feet.
on the job type thing. Like how did they?
Yeah, well, initially, yes. I fell on my feet pretty quickly. Like they left me to my own devices
Yeah. Okay.
for a while. And then I just had to get really good because I was the only one working in the clinic after like 3 months of being there. And so I had to find my feet really quick.
Are you guys cold? Because he's got that at 19.
No, my feet are still so sweaty.
Mine's feet are sweaty.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You just
It's
let
like
me
if I
get cold.
stand up right now, I probably fall asleep.
Okay. I was just saying he's like 19, it's pumping. I'm like, you just
I'm
let
good.
me
Are
know.
you good?
I'm honestly,
I'm fine.
I could
I
take
just-
my feet off.
Take your feet off.
Stop drinking.
I could
Okay,
take
put
my
that one.
shoes off.
Hey, put that down. Come on, pisshead.
I could
I can take feet off. Sure you could, babe. Yeah, sure, slow.
I fall asleep on the couch. You guys are just yapping.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I got so
That's
lucky.
Really, wow.
I've always fell on my feet with the industry.
Not felon feet. You've,
I have worked really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be interested to know what you think it is that we do for a job. Like, what do you think a general day entails, start to finish?
Well, I mean, I'll still butcher it, but I mean, you've kind of given me a little bit insight because of your business. I mean, it seems like you guys do a lot of appointments to start with to work out what people want to do. That seems to be a main point. I didn't realise is that consultations. Yeah, that people come in and then say exactly what they're doing, which makes sense. Like it's like a tattoo. Like when I go to get tattooed, it's like you go in there and you talk about the design where you want it and so on. So jabbing your face seems like something you'd probably want to chat about before you do it.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
It was
You'd be so surprised.
Yeah.
Is that just because people go and they're like, I want that gone, lips done, and that's kind of
People get really excited, hey, just to get something done.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, definitely.
I always thought it was just lips or any wrinkle, but then I didn't realise just recently you were saying people get like a lot of guys get chin filler,
You do neck, hands.
and then armpits
butt.
too for sweating and stuff
I've
like
done
that.
a lot of butt.
But do you guys do do all that?
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Sweating, traps.
Armpits, everything like that for sweating.
Yeah.
And,
So,
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're more than
Honestly.
what you think.
Well, I
A lot of people do think it's just lip filler and anti-wrinkle and like Botox.
well, like the base level, just from an outsider's point of view to your industry, like as soon as people say injectables, they go, fuck, they earn good money. That's the first thing people say about the industry. And a guy's point of view is like, fuck, they earn good money.
Really?
Yeah. And then it's they assume that then they have a lot of work done to themselves.
I would say that, yeah.
I don't know though, like at the moment though, there's so much competition. Like we do, but I feel like you have to really, like you said to me, because I've just moved up here from Canberra, and I was like, oh, like I'm a nobody up here, no one knows me, like how am I gonna find clientele? And Amber said to me, you'd be surprised, there's so many injectors, but there's the good ones are really hard
Very
to find.
niche,
That's where you would
Yeah.
sell. So
Yeah, it's so true. There really are so many here, but not many good ones.
So many.
Yeah.
But Amber was saying too, like there's just this like wipe out of clinics, because of like all the regulations that keep changing for you guys. Because me obviously being the sales side of like building industry, it's and your partners in the building industry too, and it's such a joke of like how much they change the regulations to that. But then I didn't realize with you guys like what you can market for, what you can say, like even Amber's going through now the size of her clinic. Do you have to have 2 sinks and there's certain regulations?
no
It's
way.
so stupid.
Yeah.
when did that happen?
It's just so,
I know, it goes through now. I know.
honestly, it's just
Two.
such a small
Why don't you just have one?
with regulations.
But the because of the size of the
my
room,
God.
which
I
is
know.
a small room to be
Crazy.
doing
It
that in.
is.
It's just so unnecessary.
Yeah,
Because in ACT at the moment,
yeah.
the regulations have changed in terms of like advertising, etc. But they haven't come into with like the doctors, etc. So we're still not as regulated here at the moment. But at the same time, I don't like. Do you think it's a good thing?
I think it's a pain in the ass. Like, I think it's like a lot of admin, a lot more admin.
Yeah.
But
And I feel like they like. I could be so wrong, and I don't know if we're allowed to put this in here, but I reckon like. At the end of the day, they're just trying to get people back in the hospital.
100%. No, absolutely.
not there.
100% doing
Oh,
this.
nurses wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to.
Yeah, I reckon that'd probably be a fair reference,
Yeah.
right? Because they lost them all in COVID when they didn't treat them right. And then, so that's I think that's a bad
No,
thing.
I
yeah.
think that's
Exactly.
true.
Like it really, I believe that it really hasn't changed anything apart from the nurses having to spend more money to make sure that they're staying up with the regulations. And the people who were doing the wrong things before are going to still continue to do the wrong things and are still doing the wrong things. And hopefully they're going to get it. Like they're hoping that they're going to get away with it type thing. Like, and the people who are doing the right things are continuing to do the right things, and they're the ones that are forking out the money to make sure they're doing the right thing. That's
so
what I
true.
think.
No,
so I'm
I totally agree.
People are still going to do the wrong thing. The
Yeah,
ones that are doing it. 'Cause
exactly
they don't
right.
care. Like,
Yeah.
But it seems savage. Like we're talking about the marketing and how like tiptoe you have to be around all the marketing side of things. And Amber's saying like before and afters now is you just can't do them here in Queensland. But people are still doing it. It was a
many people are
$70,000
still
fine.
doing
Yeah, so many people are, and I feel like it's like almost an unfair advantage because it's like you do it and people who are posting before and afters are getting so many followers and so many clients booking
People
that way,
going
and it's
to
like, but
them.
it's illegal.
But doesn't it take one person and then just
Yeah,
write you up?
100%
It
not
was
worth it.
$70,000
It's
fine.
not
Did you
worth
say?
it.
So I've had a message from TJ before.
Have you?
And it was someone that like had reported like Platinum by April, my old company. And they said something to do with my website, and I had no idea that.
They don't
It
tell
was-
you exactly. I've heard they don't tell you exactly what it is.
So I like had a heart attack because I'm like, want to do the right thing, buy the rule book, and you only get targeted if someone reports you. They don't really do random. So someone has to report you. So normally
Right.
it's like a competitor.
Do you get a warning?
Yes. So you
Okay.
get a warning. So it's normally like, and I'm happy to talk about this because this is, people want to know about it and interested. And it was not like I wanted to do anything wrong. It was, I didn't even know I was doing something wrong.
Yeah.
And I had on my website, I said the word advanced. So I was advanced in injectables
So
or
crazy.
advanced.
That's what you got
And
pulled up
that's what I got pulled up on. They said, you need to remove, you got 4 weeks, someone's reported you. And I was like, I don't know I say advanced. Like I didn't even know, but you know I say that you're, that like you are so good at something if you don't have, like, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then I just tweaked it, and they were like, yeah, that's fine. And the word kind of meant the same thing, but it wasn't the same word. And then they were like, that's fine. And then, but in saying that, I feel like, for instance, I do like a lot of, I did a lot of other treatments in my clinics, like HIFU. I did a lot of cosmetic tattooing for like lips and eyebrows. So I would take a photo of my cosmetic tattooing and then I would put it up.
Yeah.
And other competitors would be like, oh, she's done a before and after, like a photo of lip filler. And it was me taking a photo of cosmetic tattooing because I was swollen. And they, like, people would report you for things that were not.
People are so rude. Like, why? Like, just stay in your lane.
And I would just reply like, hey, no, that's cosmetic tattooing. That's not injectables. We do other treatments outside of that. So, but camera's a bit, like, camera's different.
The camera angle.
Even Amber had it, but when she started her business, we were in the clinic, I think you just got the keys. And then she was trying to set up the PayWave stuff for the FPOS machine.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, yeah, so you don't have an ABN. And she's like, yeah, I do. And someone's called to cancel her ABN saying it's inactive.
Before it even started, like...
Yeah. Only just started the ABN, and within 3 weeks, someone had already called to cancel it. And then they were like, they were like, no, we don't just cancel these. Someone has to actually say cancel this. So one of the competitors had already called up and be like, cancel this ABN.
Okay, so it's normal, but people are going to target you when they're like, feel threatened.
I think this is the thing.
Well,
You always like take it as flattery. Hey,
that's what you got to do with it. It's easy for me to say that, but that's what everyone says. If people are out to get you, it's because they're worried about you. That's a good thing.
It is a good thing, but I think it does make you more hesitant. You did it.
I fucking would. When I got that TJ email, I was like, I've lost my registration. And at the end, they were just like, thank you so much for incorporating. I know this can be stressful during this time. And I was like, stressful? I had to go to my therapist 3 times this week.
It honestly is. And I think though, like how my business started with stuff like that already happening, I was like, I can't afford to be posting before and afters or like doing the wrong thing because someone will target me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
100%.
But there's no point not being compliant. You might as well stick to what you should be doing.
It is frustrating though when you see everyone else doing it.
Girls are so bitchy too. You guys go, you'd have no clue who's doing it either.
Oh my God,
everyone's
babe, I'm sorry. Oh my God. Are you okay?
Babe, what happened?
I know. I've got, the camera's so small though.
Canberra's so small.
So small. So I definitely have a lot.
I mean, Goldie's small. I mean, it's so busy, but it is like small in that aspect. But it's so funny. The girls are just so savage. Like, hey, babe, how you do really well, but behind your back, they're just
oh my God, it's a backhanded compliment. Saying, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. Hopefully it does well.
You're a single mom in the business. That's stressful.
So stressful. Not everyone can do it.
You're doing okay, babe.
Also, like, not all of us like that. Like, you are just like, oh my God, you're so like, you're like working, you're like, come work out in my clinic.
She says behind your back, but it's horrible. She says behind your back.
Really?
She's like,
oh my God, stop. She's my only friend. She's my only friend.
Tell me after. No, but
you won't be speaking to her.
There are a lot of people in the industry that want to help. And
oh my God, yeah. The other, on the inverse.
I should say as a negative, you even you two, like, you know, and jokes aside, she speaks very highly of you, how much you've jumped in and helped them because a background of that is, I guess, is obviously you've had successful businesses. Emma's just started a business, so like helping in that aspect. But then you've had some people help with marketing, and you've had people reach out.
So many people.
You've had people that things probably can't say on here.
It's positive in the world. Thank God.
Yeah.
Good.
No, and I think this is the thing as well. Like, so many people are willing to help you as well. Like, there are people who are going to try and bring you down, but a lot of people do want to see you succeed. So that's nice as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess in that aspect too. So because I don't really know too much. Well, you've had. Did you have a few clinics or one or two clinics? Or
I had because I started my sorry
to cut you off. How long have you been doing it? When
it's
did you
much
start?
longer than
10.
I'm going even further back. Did
Wait,
you
how
start?
am I now? No, not 10. 8.
Like when you were 8.
7. No.
Hey, no. I'm 12. I'm 12 now drinking.
Oh my God. I was doing a brand proposal for my ecom business. This is off topic, sorry. And guy was like proofreading the brand proposal for
husband.
Oh yeah, husband.
Yeah. Some guy was just fucking looking
his
at it.
His name is Guy. So
Guy.
That's her pet name for him.
Guy.
And he's like reading it, and I was like, an experienced medical professional with over 20 years of experience, and he's reading to me.
Over 20 years.
And then he looks at me and he's like, 20 years. I was like, yeah, I've been doing it for 20 years. And he was like, you would have been 10. And I was like, oh, shit.
Did you mean 10 years?
And he was like, lucky proof for it on my work. But yeah, I'll tell you that.
That's
anyway,
so
it's
funny.
back. So
you should have left it in there. That's so funny.
I mean, 10.
But everyone seems to say 20s. Everyone, like, anything they do and been building for 20 years. Everything's 20 years experience.
He looked at me and he was like, you'd be 10. And I was like, oh,
yeah.
fuck.
But I've
but I think I've been injecting for 8 years, 7 years, 8 years.
Yeah.
And then I was in the hospital before that, and I was one of those like ones that people like rogue. I'll say I was rogue, but so good. Like it was. I think I was one of the first nurses in Canberra to have a nurse-led clinic. Like there was Susie Hoytines. I don't know. I could be wrong, but everyone didn't understand that you could just do your registered nursing, do a course, and start your own clinic. And I didn't even know that. I learned along the way. And then I met a doctor, and she pretty much was like, I'll train you in this if you sell my skincare products. So I don't want to go into that, but yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, oh my God, this is so cool. And I was renting out a space, and I rang TJ, I rang APRA, I rang everyone. I was like, hey, I'm a registered nurse. I have done training with a doctor. She's scripting for me. Am I allowed to do this? And they were like, yeah.
It seems like such a dodgy loophole.
I was like, I just felt like it was so wrong. And I felt, so I am allowed to do, is there anything else I need to do? And they were like, nah, you just need, make sure you have insurance, your APRA registration, your scripting for your clients, you can go ahead. So I just rented out a room, had that doctor scripting for me, so I was doing everything compliant, and then I was just doing, that's how I started. So I never worked for anyone else. I never did those, massive courses, and then I just started getting, client after client after client, and then I got recognised that I was using people's products, and then they were like, we want to send you to this conference, and then you'd learn more, and we want to send you to this, and we want to come do training here. And then I just bought a commercial building as we went into lockdown.
She just bought a commercial
building.
And
I started my businesses.
How was that with COVID with that? Is that all right?
Well...
Pros and cons to it?
So they rang me as we were going into lockdown to sign for because I was buying the commercial property. So they rang me like, hey, we have to make sure you sign your commercial property today. And I rang my dad. I don't know why. I'd only just started dating guys. I think that's why I rang my dad. And I rang my dad, and I was like, Dad, what do I do? We're going into lockdown. And he was like, sign it. So I signed it, went into lockdown, and then luckily we only went into lockdown for 4 weeks. And then during the end of the lockdown, we could start doing, and my partner's a builder. So he was like, he thought I was just talking to him. They'd only just met. And I was like, well, it depends how good your fit out is. So pretty good fit out. And then, opened it and had my first employee when I opened it. And then,
so exciting.
Wow. Yeah. But, I don't think it was, the wrong way, but looking back, I'm like, that's a much more, people don't do that.
That's
people,
quite wild.
That's quite, that's what I meant by rogue. I did everything compliantly, but it's looking back, I'm like, whoa.
You kind of missed a step. You went to the next level. You've got employees, bigger building kind of stuff. Yeah, which is cool.
And
it's still cool,
I feel like everyone goes to, laser clinics, does the training there and then goes out. And then since when I started opening my clinic, I think other injectable nurses who had been in the industry for way longer than me were like, oh, she can do that. Why can't we do that? And then everyone did it.
I feel like that's kind of the same as whenever, when I know 2 or 3 friends now who have started their own clinics or businesses, not even in nursing, just in the skincare space since starting a clinic.
Yeah, but it seems to be, again, you've gone at, not maybe as jumped as much as you did, but you've still gone to that level of getting your own area, getting your own name, your own branding and everything like that, where everyone seems to rent a room. Which is nothing wrong in it. There's nothing wrong in that at all.
I think that would be like the natural
seems like the
stepping stone.
next step people do where you've kind of jumped that and gone to that level.
See?
So
I feel a bit rogue. Sometimes I feel like, what the hell am I doing?
But I think you're handling it really well, but it does seem like you're getting to that even that point now of how long has it been? You've been 4 months?
Maybe 4 months.
That you're already thinking of needing to have someone to be doing admin stuff. Really,
I'm so excited. Yeah,
that seems like what it's getting at now.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, it is getting busier.
That is so cool. You should be so proud of yourself.
I am.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So, and like, because we were talking, you were like, was discussing like, staff and all that.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the path that I went down. And I feel like, and I don't want to scare you, but I felt like at the start, I was like, oh my God, this is the best. Like, the idea was to like, you know, not be there as much and be making an income with not being there and like having a really successful business. And it was a very, very, very successful business. But what ended up happening was I was working on the business, not in the business, doing what I loved and managing stuff.
So funny that you just had that same conversation.
Yeah.
What was the cool story? Have you told about the
tell me.
Story that happened the other day with the hairdresser?
Oh, I was at the hairdresser. I'll do like a long story short and hopefully it doesn't turn into like a short story long.
Okay.
But I was at the hairdresser. I was at the hairdresser the other day and everyone knows like Edwards and Co. Like you would know Edwards and Co. You probably don't. She's the one girl that doesn't because you're from Canberra.
I don't know.
You're from Canberra.
So this is probably fuck all with someone. It's just some bloke.
Everyone knows about this.
Some flamboyant bloke that has a studio. You're making these amazing. It's a barber shop. It's a barber shop. You're going to buzz
this
cut.
alleyway down in Brisbane. Anyway, everyone generally knows about it. Anyway.
Okay, we'll get past that part.
The owner, it's turning into a long story. The owner of the hairdressing salon was shampooing my hair. Like he just happened to be in the clinic, like, or in the salon that morning, and he wasn't meant to be there. He's just been overseas for 3 months. Came in, washed my hair, then rinsed it out.
He's like a top tier.
Like top tier hairdresser, like travels the world educating
he's got
people.
Clinics everywhere in Australia.
He had 12, but now he's got 3.
I feel him.
Yeah, downside.
I was like, Canberra, like, I had 2. I have now 0.
Did you just hold her fingers?
I know.
I feel. No, for sure. I feel that.
I was supporting you. I was like,
just a finger touch. I feel you.
She was putting them there. I thought you wanted me to hold them.
I was saying 2-0 and you're like, okay,
get your hand out of my face.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he was shampooing my hair and then we were yapping. And long story short, he was talking about things. And I was like, do you own this place? And he was like, yeah, I own it. So I was picking his brain about like owning a business. And that's one of the things he said, like very similar to what you just said. Yeah, remember like why you decided to do what you're doing. Like don't forget like your why.
100%.
Like if you're injecting because you love injecting, don't ever stop injecting. Like always come back to it.
Yeah.
Like he still cuts hair and colours people's hair even though he is so successful and owns 3
He's probably just
things.
admin now.
Does he even work
Oh
there?
yeah, I own this. I own this place.
He probably doesn't even work there.
Like piss. I don't know.
He was dressed really well. I don't know. Do you own the place? Yeah, I do. Oh my God. Like so naive. Okay. You probably are really rich.
It's so easy to do that too as well.
Someone's like, he's honestly the apprentice.
He can't wash hair very good for like a really good hairdresser.
But I would think he did. Like it wouldn't matter if it was the crappiest job. I'd be like, oh my God, he owns this place. Like that's the best my hair's ever been washed.
Amelia washing her hair and she was like says I have this zhuzh. That's my daughter. She's 3 years old.
Like, whose hair you washing?
Oh no, yeah, my other girlfriend.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later.
No, yeah, Amelia, she's like 3 years old and Amber gave me this like cream cause she's got such curly little hair, like it's little locks.
She's so cute.
But every time I put it in, she makes me have to say I got to zhuzh it, and then I got to like go like that. So no, Dad, you got to zhuzh it. So I got to like go like that, like that's fucking doing something.
Do you know what? It's so funny. Like you said to me the other day, like you showed me that thing and it's like your son's your little gay bestie. Like you're Amelia's little gay bestie.
I'm saving that in the pocket. I get him on the podcast.
There it is.
You're gay.
Pop that in.
Yeah. I do look gay on
Don't
this.
cut that.
Like,
Don't
got
cut
the girls
it.
with the pink background, my last name in pink writing. Not really
Slay.
helping myself.
Slay.
Sick. Yeah, but they were saying basically to not lose the why.
Don't lose your why
you're
of why you're doing it. Which I thought was really good advice. Out of everything I told you that he told me, that's the one thing that I was like,
it's really,
that's so important.
So basic, but does get forgotten.
Busy. And then you're just working on your business, not in your business. And
I can see how it spirals to that, because even still now, like, I thought anyone who books in, I'm going to make time for them, like, doesn't matter who they are, like what time it is, and now I'm already finding myself like going, do I want to see, do I have time to see them? And I'm like, I just started a business, like, of course I have time to see
you guys like holding each other, don't you?
Your hands are freezing, by the way.
I'm still sweating. Even like, because I like then had like some great staff, I took them on a Bali trip. And then
you took your staff on a Bali trip?
I took my staff on a Bali trip, and I was like so excited, come back, and then like some of them like just like left as well.
After
so like
Bali?
Not like straight after Bali, but like I don't know, like you tried to build all like the
rapport
and these relationships, trying to do fun things, and like end of the day, I feel like they forget about the things you do for them.
They do. I would agree with that.
I find it so
because the building company I work for, he's a friend of mine, Tom. He's gone from, in 4 years now, he's the 5th largest builder in Queensland. Like it's Avia Homes.
Avia Homes.
So Avia is his 2 daughters' names, Ava and Mia, put together.
That is cute. I like
and
that.
He's killing it. Like we went from like 100 and something homes to then 325 homes to then 410, and then this year will be like 500. Like it's a lot.
Yeah. Wow.
And there was a thing when we started the core of the business that Friday would be we go to lunch with everyone, and it was like we go to like nice places. We got more stuff and more stuff, cute. And then it'd be like, okay, we might just go to like a pub, because then it was like too much, and then but we still sit all at the same table, and then if you call, they don't always come in, but the on-site supervisors included, there's 85 staff now. Wow. But internally there's probably about 40 staff. So trying to book a lunch for that for Fridays, everyone just started getting too much. Everyone was too busy. Everyone took it for granted. Everyone was like, oh, I don't know if I can be fucked going this week. When the whole core of what it was to get the team together and have just a drink and a food and get along. That went out the window. It went to them being a hassle, being I don't want to, I'm just going to stay back. Or I'm not even going to come in Friday. I don't want to, they just cancelled it. They've only just cancelled it 2 weeks ago because the whole core of it got lost. It just got lost.
It's so, like, such a fun thing, and it's so exciting at the start. You're so passionate in it, and then it kind of just gets taken for granted, and then you're
it got taken for granted for sure.
But I also do you think like that? I can't know, like I know for sure I will never own a clinic that staffs that many people, but like that seems like a lot of people. Like it kind of loses. I feel like you would lose the personal touch of being what it is when you get to that many staff.
It is. It's a churning beast now. Like it's like you got that many homes. It's crazy of like the influx of money that you have coming in, but it can take the one stuff up or setback, and you're costing like millions. Like it's crazy. You can see why what builders do is they build to like 150 to 200 homes a year, and they make a mint because they cap the numbers at that. They got their staff, and then it's just keeping the revenue and their suppliers and everything. Where people like Tom, not many people want to do it, is consistently keep growing. Yeah. But when you're doing that, then you got to have like individual people for the job. So like other builders, like I'm a BDM. So for my role in Avia is literally just bringing on new clients and maintaining the relationship with existing clients. Like that's my whole role. Other builders that are smaller, I do contracts, I do land contracts, building contracts, I do sightings, I do packages, I do everything like that. But with us, we got 2 girls that do contracts, we got 4 girls that do packages. Wow. So like you've got so many individual staff just there doing that. You got marketing, full marketing team. So like so many the bigger you get, the more you're getting more staff. It doesn't. I've always been very impressed with Tom, what he's done, but it does not appeal to me to have something that large. It just seems like the escalation of how things can go so quickly poorly. Like you don't get the right slabs done in a week. It can be weather. Yeah. And whatever it is, it can screw a business up so quickly.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Even like with my e-commerce business at the moment, which has only been going for like a year, and like you've got my comms team, you've got your PR, you've got and it's already like, and then I've got like a video photographer once a fortnight. Like I'm like, oh my god, like it's already started. Yeah. I'm like, take it back. Like got my meta ad guy. Like,
do you have any like employees for that besides yourself?
try to grab something like, hey.
Well,
Yeah, left hanging sucked in.
no. No.
You've got no mic now. Sucked.
Can't talk.
Okay,
Sorry.
just as a side note, I feel like a rapper when this comes up.
Go on then, quick. You fell for that.
I would have done it anyway.
Sure you would.
He's actually so mean. Anyway.
Sorry.
You guys
Interrupted.
good?
Yeah.
You guys?
No, we're fine.
Yeah.
No.
You
that's
don't.
fine. No.
So you just hire people externally and then you're
At
just
the
doing
moment,
everything yourself.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah, but you've already had your, like, I guess, sorry, that's ringing on something. You've already had, like, your, I guess, starting, so it'd be silly for you to be outlaying that, where you've had success in your businesses.
But I have no one at the moment.
No, but, like, you've made such good wealth that you can afford these things to be building your next business.
Yes, and that's what I... Yes,
Yes.
cut you off.
No, yeah,
It's
that's
crazy because I feel like...
Do you guys need a top up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you just tell me.
But it's like I was saying to my mum the other day, she
strawberries.
was like, you really need to have money to make money.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's such a dumb thing, but it's so
so
true, hey?
Yeah, you really, really do. Like,
Yeah.
I find this is hard when I think about my business, like, because I think I've outlaid more money than the general clinic. Like, I've purchased all the expensive things and I've, like, bought all the good fillers and I've, like...
Which is a smart way.
Which is, like, but it's cost me
it.
a lot more of an outlay. But I think it'll take me a little bit longer to see the money come back. But once it does, it'll be more
100%.
beneficial.
Yeah. Then, like, chopping and changing, not consistent.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
start good, start premium, and the reward will come.
Yeah, that's so true.
That's how Tom's always been too, is like the outlay of money he does for things, you're like, fuck, he'll just jump in and say, yeah, but I get the cheaper version or do whatever it is. I'm going to have to then take that away to then put in the expensive version at some point. I may as well just go all in at the start.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I think as
I
well.
think smart. And
Yeah.
I love the product you use.
Thank you. when April came to my clinic, it kind of because we hadn't actually caught up while you were living here.
Like, we messaged, like,
How did you two even come about? I'm confused if you're at different states.
So April was up here for it's called the non-surgical symposium. I don't even know why you were up here for it.
I got sponsored by Mert.
Yeah,
sponsored by Mert, so I was up by myself. So I was like in a hotel by myself.
Yeah, okay.
And I was like, this is so weird. And then I met
Who's going first?
oh my god, I forgot a name. Make sure you cut that out.
Ricky.
I forgot a name. Yeah, Ricky.
Definitely keeping that in.
Then I met Ricky at the conference.
Is that the first time you've met Ricky?
Yeah, but I followed her on Instagram. And
Okay.
she was like, oh, I own Skin Forum. I was like, oh my god. I feel like, and they were pretty big to me. Like,
Yeah, Skin Forum is a big company.
I was like, oh my god, like, oh my god, this is so cool. And I like picked her brain, and my main thing with her was like, how do you keep up with your policies, your procedures? And I was picking her brain, and then she was like, we're all going out for dinner.
That's right.
Thank you. After, do you want to come? And I was like, hell yeah.
That's
So
so
you and
nice.
I in the interim had like connected during the day.
Yeah. And then
think-
we talked, and then I talked to you more at the dinner, and then
You were so fun. I just remember I wanted to collect you. So during
you wanted to collect
do you
me.
know, like
Oh,
as a
wow.
girl,
You know, you like steal people and like keep them in your basement.
Why
as
was
a
I getting
girl,
collected?
like as a girl, you like meet someone. Give me a
a bit
second.
worried now. Like, I'm not going to come work in your
As in,
clinic.
like, as a
Thank
girl,
you.
like you find people and you're like, I want to keep you. Like
Oh,
I'm keeping you. You know
okay.
what I mean?
I think, why are you collecting me?
Yeah, creep.
What a creepy girl. But it's so funny to, like, this people probably don't realize how bizarre this is, but at this symposium they don't do it anymore, but they no, they do it, but they don't do this particular thing anymore. There's let me finish my sentence. There's the area where you do the injecting village.
Oh, that was so fun.
That was so fun, but they don't do it anymore.
Is that what that photos of you in your little nurse kit with your glasses on? Your...
Oh my god,
My
your
school-
outfit
my
was
schoolgirl
so
outfit.
cute.
How do I guess that's straight up?
Yeah, that was
My
You got
outfit
your
was
little
my outfit
clipboard.
slave.
Film me with this, got my clipboard.
that was cute.
My outfit was
Yeah.
so cute.
That's why I was like, I need to be
Never-
friends with her. She's in a
Oh my
No,
gosh.
you're
really
going to say
cute teacher.
collect.
Yeah.
You're going to collect
I need
it.
to
Collect
Like a
I'm gonna
Pokemon,
collect
you
her.
fucking
collector,
lose.
like a little, like something
Yeah,
to
that's how
sell.
we met.
That's how we met,
Yeah.
but you were injecting in the injecting village. It's
On
so,
Chelsea.
On Chelsea.
Yeah.
And we have this thing in my industry where you leg tap. You'll be like, do you want me to tap your leg? And you just sit there going like this to someone. It's a thing. So anyway, she was injecting someone and I like was
Explain
walking
that.
past.
That's fucking weird.
So she
Sounds
started
like-
tapping her.
I was just walking past. She was injecting Chelsea, who you have actually met before.
What?
Yeah.
How did you met Chelsea?
At
So the
the-
drunk night when you came back home, they were
Oh my god,
drunk?
no way.
No, different one?
Who's Chelsea?
Chelsea was at the convention centre. Her man had just fought.
We meant to go to his boxing thing on the weekend, and then we all decided not to go.
Yeah, no one went. No one went. Everyone was so crazy in the rain.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, the rain just doesn't
Yeah,
make
we
it
made
at all.
homemade sausage rolls.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, I
I
didn't
don't
get
even
that.
remember what we... Okay.
Yeah.
What did we do? I think we went to
What
my
we did.
place. Did we go to my place?
Yeah, we went to your place.
Not that no one gives a fuck about that.
Anyway, long story short, I was walking past and I was like, do you want me to tap her leg? And she's like, yeah. So I just stood there like going like this while she...
Because like it distracts your brain when you get injectables
just,
done. Like if it hurts.
Right.
Yeah.
But it really doesn't. Like
I was going to say, I've been getting tattooed for
It
12
freaking
hours
hurts.
straight.
It still
and doing
hurts.
this is not going to help.
No.
It does help.
It helps a little bit, but I have
It
since
does.
found like actually like massaging the leg
Yeah.
is actually so much nicer. But the tapping,
It
it's
helps
two
me.
hands as well. Like you do it like both hands.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of us with the
This
reference to
is
that.
where that's how I started it. This is my thing.
There was I can't go into it too much because it's not on here, but there was a reference that when we were drunk at a rodeo, me and her, and there was this like loser woman that was like trying to give cigarettes to like a smaller person. Like she was quite a large girl trying to entice her with cigarettes, but it was such a cringe
She was
thing
trying to
watch.
collect her. Like she was trying to collect
legit,
this
like,
girl.
like
She was actually
legit being
collecting
collected,
her.
like help her. And then we just said it'd be funny because it was Broncos, the horses were out kicking people off, and we're like, it'd be fun if it kicked her in the head. Like it was such a heavy thing to say.
But we were
But then
both
we did the reaction of going like that with the feet getting kicked, and you keep doing that.
it's just our thing now. But it's to anyone else.
So
like,
when I've annoyed Amber or vice versa, we both look at each other and go like this.
I thought you were going to say, and then should keep it.
She got
my God,
killed.
and then she
How
actually
funny is
got
that? How funny? Yeah.
Manifestation.
She's dead, like dead. So
He
like,
manifested it.
yeah.
We need that not to be on.
I'm okay with it because I feel like
I think we
no
danced
one
around how
else thinks
bad.
it's funny.
It's way worse than what the. I'll
That's
tell you
actually
after
the
it. That's
PG
the soft
version.
side of it. Yeah, it got way worse.
But the sick thing is we both thought it was funny.
Dying.
Like
to the
dying
point
of
the friends
laughter.
we were with, they did the same reaction. They were just like,
That's not- what are you
that's not
laughing
that funny. And we were like, couldn't breathe.
Like tears strolling down.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, you had to be there.
Yeah, you had to come to a shit rodeo at Warwick to be there.
Please invite me next time. I love
Yeah.
it.
No, you guys shouldn't.
We were explaining because, like, sorry to cut you off, is like my mum and my sister horse ride always have when they were kids, and I did when I was younger, but I didn't stick. I went to motorbike route, and then Amber's always ridden horses.
Oh,
Have you?
okay.
Yeah, I used to own a horse.
What? I used to own a
Amber,
horse.
yeah.
I grew up.
Amber's
on
trying to
it.
get back into dressage at the moment.
Yeah.
We should do horse riding together.
Fucking
my
Because
hell.
God.
I got don't put this in here, but I got cheated on, and then he wanted to take me back. So I said, "I'll take you back." And you buy me a horse.
Oh my God, he actually bought you
got a horse. Took me back. Fuck. Oops.
Interesting.
Yeah. Sorry. Anyways, continue.
No, that's like a good. That's
No,
good
no.
to know.
I'll take
That's
you
not
back.
gonna. That's not. First of all, I'm not cheating. on you.
Yeah,
Second of all,
right.
buying your horse.
I was so
Okay.
happy that I was like,
You buy me a horse for less.
Yeah.
I'm
Christmas.
willing to go horse riding.
We should go horse
Yeah.
riding.
What did you like doing? Horse riding.
I'm trying to learn to ride. That's what I like doing.
Perfect.
Because
Oh,
I
I do-
didn't know how to ride.
Do you
But
know
I
how to
wanted
ride
a
now?
horse.
Like so safe?
Just look at my Instagram. You tell me.
I will. I will have a
Um,
store.
Was it just horse riding, or did you go
I
like
went-
trail
I
bike?
got-
Trail bike riding.
I went, I went
Trail
Same,
ride.
same.
Yeah.
trail riding, and then I tried to do some jumping. I was interested.
yeah.
That's interesting.
And
That's like
really-
0 to 100.
that
You
was
really
really-
are rogue. Like this is a typical
Really
spiral of you.
And then I tried to do barrel racing, and that was
Oh,
so
shit.
bad. No, but like
You
it
were
was
so funny.
really bad. Like my horse was.
I love
in
that
the
you're just
car.
trying
Yeah, that was like
everything.
a 1-day event.
That's so
Because I
fun.
went to rodeo and then I set up barrels. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, enough of that. So yeah.
Yeah,
horse
well,
riding.
we'll say because so then we both grew up around, like back then. You're talking when we were like what 12 or 14. You go into these like rodeos and
So
things
fun.
like that, and it was dead.
What?
Like,
No one.
but we're back then, like it wasn't a scene
No one
thing
would
to
go.
do. So there'd probably only be 100 people at these shows, and you could like it was free entry. You'd walk in, you'd be right front of the center, like leaning over
You
the
have to get there
rails.
early.
Well, like now,
people
and then
love
we went
country
because
music now.
I looked familiar. The Warwick rodeo. I was like, oh, I feel like I've been here. And then Amber's like, I've been here when I was younger. I was like, that I have been here when I was younger. How many people? Like we
Many people. Like, could not
50,000
even see
people?
over the
Like, it
fence,
was
like-
stupid.
Yeah.
To line up for a drink took like 35 40 minutes.
Yeah, it was and not
wild.
one line. It was 10 lines, wasn't it? Just like consistently, and you already could get
Crazy.
cans.
Wow.
Like
Yeah.
so, yeah,
be
it's just
quick.
crazy how like things just have been there forever and they become seen.
Yeah, like country music's definitely cool now.
Oh.
Like it never used to be cool. I feel like when you liked country music,
You were, like,
you like
the
didn't
word-
tell people
yeah.
that.
Yes.
Like you were like,
Yeah.
don't judge me.
Yeah,
And
or it'd
now
be like a
everyone
side
likes
thing,
it.
and someone said they liked it, you're like, that's shit.
So
But
Comes
now
up
it's-
on the phone and you're like, oh, I don't want
Yeah,
that's
I
all.
like that one song.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, but now it's such a big thing. It's funny how things go for waves. Like, excuse me, the thing I'm noticing now too is fashion. Is the '90s fashion is huge now. Eh? Oversized
sneakers.
t-shirts, and big shoes.
That's you.
I'm just a 90s gal.
No, but like,
I do like my New Balance shoes. I
but
do
even,
love
like,
my dad's
we've been
sneakers.
looking at like shoes recently. Like for
They're
me,
all coming back.
and how like we're laughing about the shoes, like they're like big boat fucking things of like the '90s DC or Globe
Like the
style.
skater
I'm
boy
not going to be
shoes.
trending then if all that's coming back in.
No,
Because that's
no,
not
it's
me.
not. It's not
That's
cool.
why you can,
Yeah.
you can
No,
take this
It's not
discount.
cool. Or like those,
It's not
or
cool.
those gents, those half
Oh,
pants,
no.
half
Oh,
shorts.
They're
they are
not it.
bad. I've
They
seen
are
them and I'm
bad.
like,
Girl or guy that looks
I
stupid.
Yeah,
feel,
no.
is it worse on a girl or a guy though?
guy.
Yeah, I feel like a guy as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know. That's
guy.
actually a pretty good call. I don't know because they're fucking horrendous.
They're horrendous.
They're so
A girl
bad.
looks like, not in a mean way, lesbian.
Yeah,
Bloke,
100%.
bloke just looks like a dickhead, but
A lesbian.
yeah.
He still looks like a lesbian.
So I don't know. Yeah, that's a terrible fashion.
Yeah, no, I do like my New Balance thing. What do you wear to the gym then?
Um,
Just like trendy
what are they
shoes.
called? No,
High
like-
heels.
no. The ones that are really good for running.
Oh, Hokers? Clouds?
I have the Hokers, but I don't like them. The
Asics?
Asics.
Oh,
yeah.
Asics.
They do like a
Do you
cute
know what
90s
someone
sneaker.
said to me the other day at the Mert thing I went to? She's like, oh, you're looking really good. What have you been doing? And then I was like, oh, I've been running. And she was like, oh, it doesn't look like you've been running. And she's like, I think like doing weights.
Was she being
And
serious?
Weights.
That's
She-
cheap.
She's so lovely, but she's
That's such a
very
mean
like
girl thing to
no,
say.
Yeah,
but she's
girls are
very,
fuckheads.
she's just very like honest,
Straight.
which is fine. Like I know, yeah. And she was
I
like,
would cry.
and she was like, no, but she was like, you look so good. What have you been doing? And I was like, I've been running. I'm training for a half marathon. She's like, oh, you don't look like a runner.
I love how she started with the
And I
compliment.
was like-
and then,
Scaled it
I
back.
was like, oh well, like I do some weights. She was like, yeah, you look like I'm like,
you know you are a fit girl. You're always doing something.
So I look like a dark. Thanks.
Who said you look like a dyke?
That's what I took from that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you
yeah,
said.
yeah.
I thought you just said Alex.
Cut
You
that out.
look like a
the
dyke.
girls give such backhanded compliments like that.
Such
I find
mean
it such a
compliments.
funny thing where it's like,
You look so good. You don't look like a runner.
yeah. Yeah.
You look
But
like you
guys
put
are
on a
just
little
not
bit of
like-
weight. Like it
Yeah.
looks good on you.
Literally, I was
Yeah. Oh my god, you fill out so much better than me. Yeah.
I was
Your
like-
boobs are bigger. Have you put on weight, or have you got a boob job?
Yeah,
Which is it?
God, we're really bad at that.
Yes.
I don't
Oh,
do
totally.
that.
I don't do it.
God- Oh, straight away. Every other girl but us do.
Yeah.
But me.
We're really nice people. I don't do that.
I
We
would
were
know.
only talking about it the other day, saying like difference between guys and girls. We do like guys.
Guys are so
Well,
much nicer.
we'll just
Guys are
give
so
we'll give a compliment if it's needed, or if you look stupid, like fuck, you look stupid.
Yeah.
But like girls like tiptoe around it, like oh my
Yeah.
god, I couldn't pull that off what you're wearing, but
So
you
Oh my
do
god, I did
well.
that the other day.
Ah, yeah, so you
There
are
you
doing
go.
it. All right.
I did that the other day, and I think she noticed too.
Were you doing it deliberately to be mean?
No, I was like, I really didn't like it, but I saw what she saw in it, so then I was like, and like, because we're like completely different styles, and I was like, oh, that's like not something I would pick, but I think you would. And I was in my heart, I was like,
Oh.
oh, I hope she didn't pick up on that.
Like, I kill people with kindness so much that people actually, like, I'll say, oh my gosh, that shirt, like, so beautiful on you, like, love it so much, to the point where people, like, will buy me whatever that, like, they'll buy me the thing, or, like, I'll be like, oh my god, your perfume smells so beautiful, like, don't like it, but I'm like, I have to find something to compliment you on, but then they'll buy me the
Yeah, but I don't
perfume,
think
and
you
I'm
do
like,
that.
You don't need to do that.
Yeah, that's too much because then
Yeah,
it's not
I'm
real.
not saying I do it to everyone, I'm just
You do.
saying,
I know,
like,
but
I'm
I-
being
What
so
have you said
nice.
about me
I
lately?
know. Oh my god, you're
Mine
so
was-
funny, Alex.
Mine was more like she asked me directly, what do you think? And I felt like, oh my god, like, no, I wouldn't wear that, but I think it would look good on you.
Okay,
I'm
no,
more,
that's nice.
I'm more
See, that's
quality
nice.
over quantity. Like I'll say things like that, but I have to really mean them. Like I
Yeah.
have to be like,
It's a good
oh,
way.
you look really nice. Like I'll only say it if I actually really mean it, not just like.
You literally
I-
never say it to me. So.
Shut
Like,
up.
I never
So look like trash. Yeah, I don't know. I've always just done that. But you even struggle with that because that's like me affectionate. Like I'm like, I'll more quality.
I got question for you. So you're launching Nurse's Choice into your clinic. How
No,
exciting!
What is that though? What is that when that happens?
It's like air coming in.
It sounds like a little frog lives in your.
Do you know how loud that would have sounded?
Can you put captions?
That's gonna be the.
Can you put captions on it?
A little frog will pop up on the screen.
It'll probably happen to me now that
Now
I'm
I'm
talking.
really sweating.
Do you know, that's one of the things that's like awkward on a first date. Like we were talking before about the oysters and like sitting on. If you're like talking and like that happens, you're like,
No, you've got to tell that. You got to tell that date you went on with the guy got a brand new car.
oh, he like smashed it straight
he got a brand
away.
new car and hit a pole twice.
Oh my god, twice! Like this guy was so excited. This guy was so excited to go on this date. He wouldn't take me on the date until he picked up his new car, picked it up, reversed straight into a pole, went forward to get away from it, reversed into
that's
like
gotta
went
be
forward
Nick.
into
That's
another
gotta be
pole.
a Nick
Yeah,
for a
oh
Oh
guy
my god,
that
I thought he was gonna
drive.
cry. I was like, "Are you okay?"
Okay, so we didn't talk about him again. Like talk to him.
Never went on a date with him again. I
And
felt
here
so
we are.
bad. I felt so bad. Have you got your car fixed yet? not yet.
I can't get over my frog.
I forgot what we were even talking
My
about.
question was, how do you feel about stocking Nurse's
Oh my god, I'm so excited to stock your
Okay,
stuff in
good.
clinic.
Good.
April's that's what the
Good.
bag I was carrying into the back of your car is.
So, you know.
She gave me she gave me a mask for myself, like so sweet to try.
Oh, so can we talk about this? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just make sure I don't frog it.
If it happens again, you must leave.
Oh, that was so embarrassing. I was hoping that you could eat it. And then you started like,
I would have gone
ignored
past
it.
it. But you just sprang it too.
I'm sorry, do you know how we were just saying, like, girl, I'm not a mean girl. Oh my god, what was that in your throat? Like, what was
I
that?
was hoping that no one would have heard it. And then you were just like, what the fuck? Anyways,
I'm sorry.
so I think it's been like about a year now that I launched Nurse's Choice, which is a at-home LED face mask to help with people's skin conditions where they can use in between clinic treatments. So
That is so good.
Amber is launching it in her
I'm
clinic,
so
which
excited.
I'm
You've
so
probably
excited
seen
about.
people wearing them. People post videos
So
all
yeah,
the time of like a mask.
but is that the
on
one
their
where
head.
it's a red light thing? Is that what it
Yours
is?
is?
So funny how guys only know the like split thing, red thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is good because you advertise into the market of me where I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
So it's not red light.
There is a red
It
light.
is
So it's
light.
red. Yeah. So it has multiple wavelengths. So you've got your red, you've got your blue, you've got your yellow, and you've got your near infrared. And each light has different wavelengths to treat different skin concerns.
Right.
So like mine treats not so your red is going to help with like your collagen, reduce the appearance of wrinkles, and then you got like your blue, which is going to help with like blemishes,
Wow.
etc.
Like
So
bacteria, yeah.
yeah, bacteria, oil production, and I feel I don't know what my face
It sounds like you're getting emotional more there. And then oh fuck! I just feel bad for frogs.
I have no idea what's happening. That's probably no, I don't know what I'm saying.
The blue.
So
Yeah. So with one of Amber's friends are actually too. Amy, she's an injectable as well, and
you would have met Amy. She's an
all right.
She's an injectable.
One of those jammy face people.
Professional injectable.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Keep your little. Oh my god, he's such an idiot. Yeah. Ribbit. Yeah. Couple of frogs over there.
There's just one frog over here.
Okay,
You're
sorry.
gonna do it. You're so good.
I'm not. I'm so aware of it. Like, don't fuck me up.
I'm scared it's
like,
gonna happen
talking to
again.
Grab your throat really quick. Ah.
Start talking like
Sorry,
She's an injectable.
She crashed the pike into a wall and knocked all the skin off
That's
her.
not where I thought the story
No.
was going to go.
It's wrapping back around. And she's obviously like you guys, like really like very skin related, looks after herself, but she knocked a lot of bark off her skin. But she kept doing
red light therapy.
Was it red light therapy?
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
And that, so is it red light that helps the scarring? Is
Yeah,
that
so
what
it's
that?
going to help with like your inflammation, speed up recovery.
Because it did. It was insane
Yeah.
how much it
It's
fixed it. Eh?
It
so good. And I think I'm the first healthcare professional to get launch their own LED face mask here in Australia.
Yeah.
So
That's so cool.
Which is so exciting.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm not going to cry.
That's cool. Yeah.
I'm not going
So
to cry.
amazing.
Yeah.
I actually
You know
went
the face mask from that like frog girl. Remember
That's
the,
right.
those
Actually,
ones?
she's like
Yeah.
she's an injectable. She's
Yeah.
an injectable.
She's an
Injectable. She's an inject like the frog. Yeah.
And I love it. Like, I feel like with the injectable industry, I loved it, but I like missed the hands-on injecting. That's why I like want like once a
Yes,
fortnight.
I'm so excited.
And now I'm like learning so much in the e-commerce. It's thought it was going to be like easier. No.
Really, I'm
No,
sorry.
it's-
I love having you around because
So
you're
fun,
such
though.
like a wealth of knowledge. Like you've had a clinic, you've started an e-com business, you've sold a clinic. Like you have so much going on.
It's
like
so
so much to
fun.
learn.
I love it though.
Yeah.
Like I love it. I got a
What was the move? Sorry, you finished that off. Or I asked that
I've
question.
got a interview with Vogue on Friday.
Oh yes. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know why you whispered that. This is so exciting. Like
Yeah.
Vogue.
Interview with Vogue on Friday.
So
So
wild.
exciting.
Fucking hell, that's
Yeah.
sick.
Like
That'd be-
wild.
yeah. So
Congratulations.
yeah, thank
Oh,
you.
sorry, but moving
Why?
on. Moving on.
Why did you guys move up to Queensland for?
The main reason was lifestyle.
Okay.
Canberra's cold.
Is your partner from Canberra as well?
We're both from Canberra,
Okay,
and I was
yeah.
like, if we don't move now, we're never going to move.
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
both. He had his building company in Canberra too, and then with building companies, you don't really sell them, so he shut it down and like started fresh up here. So
Yeah.
for him, it probably was
That's
bigger.
such a good point. You
than-
do. You just shut it
I didn't
down.
really
Shut
think
it down.
about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you're only really buying the name. Everything else is like
Yeah.
subcontracted.
Yeah.
Really,
So he
isn't
gave
it?
his work to like a mate, and then because it was all subcontract,
Yeah.
etc. And then has restarted up here.
Yeah.
So
wow.
I continued my business and just flew back once a month, and then I was like, it's just too hard.
Yeah,
like, going
yeah.
back and forth and loved
Oh,
it.
so you were going back to look after your clinic?
I was going back once a month for a week, and I was working in and on the business.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And then
So you've only just sold.
sold in January.
Oh shit! Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I'm actually flying back on Saturday to see the owners. We're going to a ball together.
They
Oh,
kept
cool.
it like
Yeah.
they started like a really nice friendship post
Yeah.
buying the business. Hey,
Yeah.
but April still owns the building that the business is run out of.
That's
Yeah,
so
so we're in the
cool.
commercial
Yeah,
buildings,
same.
and then they've brought.
I really want to
then
own
they-
commercial.
Same.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I'd
really
recommend.
cool.
Yeah. Such
My
a good idea.
tattooist owns commercial, but he's got it so well. It's like it's a 2-story one, so he runs the tattoo studio upstairs. But downstairs, he split it into 2, so one's like a dental and one's a real estate.
That's so smart.
So he just makes so much money
That
from.
is such
from
a good
all of
idea.
that.
I need a wee. I'm so sorry. I
You
have
can
to
wait.
go.
That's all right. We'll just talk shit
You
about
guys
it.
Yeah.
can talk shit about
Great.
it. I was trying to like hold it for so long and not happening.
Right.
What's up?
You only got a pity. That's a name.
Is it
You
really
only got
though?
a, you only got a pity invite because you're my partner.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm only on here because I pitied you because you couldn't find anyone to come on your podcast.
There's a little bit of anger behind.
No, I'm just being
She's an
serious.
aggressive person.
I honestly like when she was talking then I was like I can feel something coming on and I was so conscious. I was like don't do this to me. Don't do me like this. If I make a noise that'll be so bad.
I always think completely off topic, but I always think of frogs being so fucking annoying because they like when it like rains, they go in the drain pipes and they
just,
like they chat and like
singing,
yapping
in
and
the rain like it's probably the boyfriend and girlfriend are fighting in the
because it's
rain.
raining, it's too loud,
The
so they're gonna be
Notebook,
like,
their
I
favorite
said,
movie.
take your green
Yelling
little
over
sticky
each other.
legs. Hey, you're hanging around with that toad.
Who is she?
Sorry.
That was so quick.
That's fucking quick.
What did
huh?
you? What? That was really quick. You must have.
Sorry.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that.
You're
guys.
drinking your drink much quicker than me.
Yeah, 'cause I was so nervous.
Feeding that frog.
Really?
That was so bad.
He's just saying thank you.
I was hoping no one would hear about it.
No, well, now everyone knows.
Now it's captured.
It's going to be kind of funny though.
I really. Can you put captions on videos? Can you caption it?
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. It'd
As
just
long
be
as I
funny.
don't have a double chin in it.
It'd be funny what it comes up with because it's like my clips are edited with AI because I do it. So I pay for the room, the audio and the visual, and then they send it to me in like a Google Share link, and then I edit it together, and then I edit it.
So
and
you do
then
all the editing?
I do all the editing, yeah. So you guys can shows how easy it can do if I can do it. And you need a Mac, which you've obviously got that to edit. I'm sure you've probably run Mac as well.
Yeah.
And then I upload it for an AI system, and they do the clips for me. So
Which
they,
AI system?
It's called optical clips or something like that. I think I paid for a year. It was like $300 for the year.
You're going to have to show us all this.
I will, yeah. And you upload the full podcast to it.
Yeah.
And then you just type in, you know, us laughing or frog joke or whatever it is, and it will edit. It will give me like 80
She
clips.
got a horse because she got
Yeah. yeah.
Like sad crying.
Yeah. And so then it will edit the clips for me and then
That's
send
cool.
them through to me. So it works out well.
I just use Cupcat.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
Cupcat.
Cupcat.
Cupcake. Saying cupcake. I use cupcake.
Who's Cupcake? That's something I was
Who is that?
Injector.
Injo, she is an injectable.
Yeah, use that
I'm
Cupcake
really
stuff.
excited. I think we're going to be great. At
I think we're going to
podcasting.
be okay. I think our main thing is that we'll just yap.
Yeah.
And like get off topic.
That's so funny because I was just say I think you guys do have something there that will work well, and you like both very likable people, but you can't.
Talk about nothing.
Yes, because that's what a lot.
It has
And
to have
look,
a purpose,
I can't
right?
talk. Like, this is a blokes podcast where every time the boys are on here, we just talk absolute shit about stuff, which so many podcasts do that. But I think with you guys, as long as you get your core thing of what it is, which is
On that podcast.
and you
We
guys
need like
know
a
that.
topic, right?
Yeah,
We need a topic.
but make it fun. Like,
Yeah.
make some lifestyle
frog style.
conversations in it as well.
Yeah.
But girls just seem to like, which I don't think you guys will do because you obviously you're in a really happy relationship and married. You're really, you're really happy. You're
you mean,
super
like,
lucky.
when you-
You're-
Cause some sort of
I feel like
so we can put
I
in
have
our
some things to
podcast.
say.
and then so I think on that
I
aspect
mean, I
too.
could talk shit. You could
I
talk.
could talk.
But even if that's relatable and likable, like, oh god, my husband annoyed me the other day, or my really good
Yeah.
boyfriend annoyed me the other day, or something like
That
that.
annoys
you'd
me all the
say.
time.
Really.
That's fine, but a lot of girls do podcasts where they're single and they're like, yeah, so this guy's a fuckhead, and that stuff just
Yeah.
You'll
gets
be
a bit
watching the
rinse and
phone.
repeat.
We'll start like, oh my god, like we're so lucky, and by the end we'll be like, yeah, fuck him.
yeah, I should leave him.
You're right. What was the point of this podcast again?
yeah.
It turns into like something completely
I
different.
reckon we just need to like in our 20 minutes have a topic.
I have
Yeah.
a topic,
But we didn't have a topic for this. This was
no,
like
this is just to feel
No,
it
so
out.
my whole thing is, which doesn't really relate too much. Like, I mean, look, we've had a few conversations like that, but mine's always like humor and then like mental
there's
health.
been
They're like the
humour.
two things that I like because it's like they're both things in my life. So mental health's really good, but I don't want it to be that thing like, okay, so like, how do you feel? Like, that's fucked. That doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, men, it has to be jokeable. So if it goes that way, great. If it doesn't, if it's funny, but doesn't need it doesn't need to be funny too. Because Amber's like, I just don't think it's going to be as funny with you two on it. I'm like, but it also
This
doesn't
is like
need.
our both, because April messaged me before and she was like, I'm just scared I won't be funny. I'm like,
But that's what it
we're
doesn't.
both-
It doesn't
be
need
that.
to be because then if you're trying to be that, fuck, it's not funny.
Yeah.
Like just sitting, you're just like
I was
waiting
not
for something to
trying
jump
do
on.
the frog.
You said before we even came on, I got this hilarious frog thing to do, and we were like,
Don't do it. We said don't do it. We actually
it.
said don't do it. The whole I could see you tensing, like you were trying to get it
you were
up.
flaring your neck like you're in the car park, and we're like, don't do it, and you did it.
We said don't do it. We told her not to do it.
and you did it.
Yeah, okay.
so no. So I think like if you have like a few core things with the podcast where it's going.
Yeah.
Because then if like
We need to be a list.
We need a list.
No, but
We'll
like,
get
don't
on
make it
track.
too structured.
No, I think,
Just-
but the good thing about our industry is like you could literally choose one topic,
There's
and
so much to
there's
talk
so
about.
much
Yeah.
to talk about.
But you got to remember too, because you guys, all jokes aside, are laughing at me because I don't know. But you have such a big demographic that are like that you can really
Yeah.
work with. Like, you're going to have people that are in your industry and you're going to help them for sure. But then you're going to have people that are maybe thinking about getting it. Like my
so
mate's
true.
wife, Kurt's wife, Jess. You know, like we caught up with her the other day. And what did she? She only just got a.
She had an LED facial by the sounds of it. She wasn't too sure, but then
You
again,
explain it, yeah.
she had an LED facial done, but broke out in like a really severe allergic reaction. But apparently they'd only put the LED mask on her.
But then they did,
But then
they did
like-
actually put something
But then
on
they
her.
actually did put something on, but they said it's just hyaluronic acid, so that shouldn't have caused a breakout. And I was like, it sounds like they've put a chemical in her
Chemical
skin.
on her face.
Was like, did she have any like breakouts before she went in?
No, but she
and
had
she's never even done any Botox
No,
or anything, so
and
it
they
scared the
said
fuck out of her with the
the
whole
word
industry.
How bad?
They
What-
said chemical burn was mentioned in the third consultation. But I think the thing is as well, what's scary about Jess is that she didn't know what she had done. I was like,
No.
what procedure was it? It's like consult. You need to have a consult. Like if your patient doesn't know what you're doing, that's a bad consult. That's a bad
so
consult.
bad.
Didn't know what to put on her face, and then she was like, "Oh, Ellie does it," and even Amber was like, couldn't even.
I was like, it
'Cause
sounds.
Amber couldn't even like just go with it. She's like,
Doesn't make
no,
sense.
there's no way that
I
the
was
LED
like,
yeah.
doesn't just do that
That
to your
is,
No.
because
face.
she said I was allergic to the LED. I was like, no one's allergic to the
No,
LED.
one's
you,
no one's
everything
allergic.
in your
It's not a
life is
thing.
LED.
It's not
you
a
know?
thing.
Oh, no.
You can't be allergic.
What? I
So it was
would love to
something that they
know
put on her face that's burnt
that
her.
she's
But there's so now that's scared the fuck out of Jess
Sure,
doing
doing it.
anything because
Yeah.
I was revving her up saying that she's got a really good name for herself in the
Yeah.
industry. She's like, oh, I would like to, but I'm just really worried about it now. And she's lovely, Jess. Hey, like
she's so nice.
she's so now it's scared the hell out of her. So you guys
I'd
got a
like to know
great
what she
market
actually got.
in that.
I know, but I mean, unless she found out from
She's
the
up in
clinic.
Bundaberg too, so you're not really gonna know.
Well,
Mm.
oh my God, I can find out if you
But I
want.
feel like there's like layers. So you got like the idiot level like me that has no idea what you're talking about. Then you got the level that have maybe dipped the toe in and didn't like what happened.
Yeah.
So they're not understanding that it's different between the
Yeah.
injectors.
I think like the fun thing the fun thing about our industry is that we can get like we have so many people at our disposal. Like
Yeah.
I know it can be hard to get people on a podcast, but we're so
So
well
many.
connected. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't
Do you
like we are so
yeah,
well connected
Yeah.
for two like nurses. We have
Yeah.
a lot of people at our disposal.
You should get my husband on here.
Yeah.
That would be interesting with his building and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your husband is
Yeah.
funny.
Good luck talking. He's really hard to.
Alex is like, this
Get a
doesn't
word
sound
in.
like
Yeah.
someone I want to get on my podcast.
Oh, Jesus. That's harsh.
No, but he'd
She
be
said
very.
one thing.
he'd
Alex
be-
doesn't want him. Why? Why
But
don't I
it
want
would
him?
be very interesting, like, because
No,
he's
I
very
like that. I like-
passionate
yeah.
about what he does.
I like that.
No,
stuff for sure.
I think he
I
should.
only think with the podcast stuff, the only thing I think, which you guys were going to do anyway, is you have to meet them at least once before you do a podcast.
What?
Because don't you reckon like you have to meet someone
Me-
before...
What?
Yeah. The fuck did you just say? Oh, no, I was just saying. You're not meeting my husband. You're not meeting my husband. Oh, okay. Well,
You're not
he's doing the
meeting my
podcast
husband.
and that is it.
He will come in the room.
I'm going to stand in the room. Yeah, arms crossed. Don't ask him that. Don't ask him.
Don't
Don't
talk
answer
to him
that.
about that.
Do not answer that.
My face from so
You're just
weird.
Stop
in
doing
the
the frog
corner.
thing. We keep saying it's not funny.
We get it.
I know. You like
Why
frogs.
is it doing that? If this keeps happening in the podcast,
Maybe
I
it's
won't
your
be able to do
allergic.
it.
Yeah.
have to change
Why
drinks
do you have
over.
to meet them?
Because the only thing I don't like about doing this studio is that I like the podcast to go between an hour and an hour 45.
Yep.
This is capped at an hour and 20 because that's the time I pay for. When I had a studio, my own studio, it was sweet because it kind of fizzles out after an hour and a half to 40 minutes.
Yeah.
But this, like, the conversation stops. So meeting someone, so it's the first time I met you on here, you do small talk.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah, get
first
into
20
it.
minutes is going to be small talk, like, oh, and how long you known your partner? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to find a relatable thing for us to have to then
Yeah.
get going. But if you meet them prior for a drink or you meet them,
Yeah.
I've met you came to support me at comedy in that.
There's such a funny
met.
circumstance to meet someone, by the
It
way.
is.
Like,
It
you would,
is, yeah.
like, how did you guys
Could go
meet? It's like, I
really
went
bad.
and watched him at
Could
comedy.
go really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's super racist. Wow.
I don't want to be on this podcast.
Yeah, no, I think you have to meet him because then it just makes the conversation flow better. Like, and if this wasn't so time poor of like the latest day booking they have is 4 o'clock and it only goes for an hour and 20, realistically, I'd probably like to do this at 5 o'clock and meet you for a drink beforehand.
Smart.
So then any conversation we're having, it's like, oh, no, don't tell me that. We'll talk about it on the podcast. But all the small talk, silly shit gets out the way. And then you find some really
Yeah,
cool,
that's
good
so true.
conversations when you come into it.
Yeah.
So it worked well with you two because you'll be in the clinic and talking. You're like, oh, we should talk about this on the podcast, and you'll write it down.
Yeah, well,
like that
even like
stuff.
we've been voice noting like nonstop. Like
Oh
we
my
should talk
God.
about
Fuck
this, and we
voice
should.
notes suck.
I have to
We,
because I'm like
Yeah.
my
We
life
have
is
too
so
much.
busy.
Yeah,
I
but
have
girls do
to.
this. They're like, hey, so what? Hey, what?
I
What
don't.
are we
we
doing
don't.
for dinner?
Our conversations are like
and
that.
it's like,
Ours was like
100 miles an hour in like in 1 minute. It's like, hey girls, so what I was thinking was, and
okay,
then
so we're
like three
doing
of
this.
them.
I'm leaving now.
I've had a great idea.
we never voice note. We've only had it when we've had like a disagreement, and you get some
Really?
you get some sass back of it. She's like, hey, so that was like a long voice note, so I'm only gonna be able to like come back with a few things. I was like, oh, okay.
Next minute, hey, I'm just gonna keep this really short. 8 minutes later, you're like, and then
Hey, that
what
was
I did,
like
hey, I'm
super
just
long,
gonna send this. I
7
just need to
minutes.
listen to your voice note again. Okay, so
Yeah, You're probably traumatized when I send you voice notes. Like, oh no, we're
No,
fighting.
I send them back. No, these are nice.
No, some of Amber's ones are ridiculous. It's like, not you, from your girlfriends. From a girlfriend, she's like, listen to this. And you're like, you hear them like, hey, so, and then they're yelling at the kid, going like, oh my God, put it down. And you're like, babe, that's like 2 minutes just there. I put it on the counter.
Like, I had one the other night where we were brushing our teeth. I put it on the counter and I was like, oh my God, like the goss, like I'm waiting for it. And then I was like, is that it? And then you're like, is that it?
No,
like,
she's like, oh my God, because the girl was on the phone was like saying it was a real dramatic thing. I was like, then it finished, I was like,
is that it?
That it? That
I was
it?
like, what?
I was like, what? That went for fucking 5
Yeah,
minutes.
we're a different species.
Honestly, we are.
Yeah, if I sent a voice note to a bloke, it'd be like deleted instantly. Like, don't fucking send me that. Why are you sending me that?
Very funny. Girls do get distracted on voice notes. So, like, I do find when I send them, and I only send them if I get them. In terms of like, if someone says like,
you're not
hey,
as frequent as I am.
No, I do like to reply with like a little actual text, and just like I actually like as I'm getting them, like your ones today, I like reply succinctly.
I know.
At least it'll go that way.
Yeah.
I like reply succinctly, like as you're writing, I'm like, da. But some girls like really send like a 5-minute one and I'm like, hey girl, like, sorry.
I hate them. Like, I don't have time for this. Straight to the point. Tell me what you want. Which we're good at.
But it happened with Shayla, like when Shayla sent me one and I was like, I'm not going to listen to this because I'll just like skim through. And she kept messaging me saying like, hey girl, like, did you get my message? I was like, yeah, I listened to it. And she's like, okay. And she's like, did you listen to it? I was like, yeah, I listened to it. And then the next day she was like, I was in hospital. She's like, did you hear that? But she had said it in the voice note. But I had like skimmed through and I was like, oh shit, I'm so sorry.
Speed it up?
But I know I like go through like increments. Like I speed through like 30 minutes, 30 seconds at a time.
Yeah.
You skip
and she's like,
that.
I went to the hospital. I was like, what? She's like, it was in my voice note. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Skipped it because you were like so happy. Yeah, girl. Yeah.
I was like, so when are you doing that? Like, I was like, I was like asking her for something in the voice note. I was like, can you do that for me? And she's like, yeah. Like, did you listen to my voice note? I was like, yeah, girl. And I was like, yeah, just get on it. Like, whenever you're ready.
She's like at hospital.
She's in the hospital. Like, okay, like no worries. So mean. I was like, anyway. Is that it?
Yeah.
You're so funny. Is that it? Is there anything you want to speak about?
Is there anything else you want to top off with? The hour and 20.
Look at me.
We could talk shit about Alex.
What else how long do we have left?
Well, hour and 20 now. We're done.
Oh, we're done.
Oh, we are done.
We're done. Yeah, go
I think we have like an hour and 20 left. I was like,
Jesus
well, let's get
Christ.
drunk.
This is like 2 hour and 40
We honestly need to order more alcohol. Let's just get drunk.
Well, I think we're gonna do really well if we have like topics.
I think so. Was that your feedback?
Yeah. Well,
is that your feedback? Just having a topic.
I'm not.
We're boring, aren't we?
I'm not someone amazing, but I've done. What have I done? My own podcast, I've done 15, and then I've done other business podcasts. I've done 4. Just being interviewed.
And where do we sit?
No,
we're his favourite.
No, like
like the top
terrible
tier?
one. No, I just think for you guys, like the main things is I think
where are we? So how many have you had?
I think your studio.
He's the best girls that have come on.
Yeah.
Are we like the best?
I think your studio will work well if what we said with the curtain behind it and things like that.
Yeah.
I think you can make it work well.
Just answer the question. Honestly.
What am I asking? You asked me, are you going to be good? Oh, no, you're not. No,
where are we at? Are we at the bottom?
We're not the bottom.
Yeah.
No, don't.
Oh, we're at the bottom.
No, don't listen to him. He talks so much.
It was the frog.
Yeah, I told you to do
it.
You kept saying it.
The podcast will be called like Two Girls and a Frog.
Okay, we'll take a quick photo then.
Do we have it?
Okay, guys. Oh no, my phone's dead. This is so